My wife's infidelity with my best friend shattered my world. I knew the truth, but they remained blissfully unaware of my discovery. The weight of this betrayal pressed down on me, pushing me toward a drastic decision. My life was teetering on the brink of chaos. Before I delve into my story, subscribe to my channel for real-life lessons from real stories, just like mine. Share your thoughts in the comments and like this video to show your support. Now, let's begin. That night, as I walked home, a heavy burden weighed on my heart. Weeks had passed since I learned of Heather's betrayal with Josh, my best friend. The questions relentlessly gnawed at me. How could she deceive me for so long? How could Josh betray our friendship so easily? Lost in thought, I started preparing a simple dinner. I craved solitude, a few beers, and a basic meal. Then, a knock on the door. It was Carla, Josh's wife. For the first time, we truly saw each other. There was a hidden depth in her gaze, a tremor in her voice as she asked, "Can we talk?" Over wine, Carla revealed she'd known about Josh and Heather's affair for a considerable time. My anger flared. "How did you find out?" I demanded. "I found a condom wrapper in Josh's pants," she replied, her voice laced with pain. "He insisted on using them, even though we're trying to conceive. He's cheating on me." The reality of Heather and Josh's year-long affair crashed over me. "Why are you telling me this now?" I asked, reeling. "I can't bear this burden alone," Carla confessed. "More importantly, I want revenge on Josh. I want to take everything from him, and the most effective way is to be with you." Her proposition initially seemed absurd, but the intensity in Carla's eyes ignited a vengeful fire within me. If they could inflict such pain, why couldn't we retaliate? Carla then made a shocking proposal. She wanted me in Heather's bed, in our home. The attraction between us intensified. In that moment, amidst the wreckage of their lies, we were forging a truth. The next morning, Carla slept beside me. I felt a confusing mixture of regret and victory, but that victory tasted bitter. Sleeping with Carla felt like retaliation, yet it was terrifying to see how profoundly the betrayal had altered me. Carla awoke, asking, "What's on your mind?" "Is this revenge game making us worse?" I questioned. Her reply was chillingly pragmatic. "When Josh cheated, he broke our marriage vows. We owe them nothing." Her logic didn't ease the unease, the emptiness left by betrayal. Weeks turned into months, our secret relationship escalating. Our anger towards Josh and Heather intensified, poisoning us. Then, Carla announced her pregnancy, further complicating matters. "This won't be Josh's child," she said, smiling. "He'll be raising yours." The satisfaction of stealing Josh's dream was immense, yet profoundly unsettling. What was the cost of this revenge? Was I losing myself? During one meeting, I questioned Carla. "Will this revenge bring happiness, or will it only deepen our suffering?" Her answer was uncertain. "We don't know where this will lead, but they must pay." Her words sparked a decision. Carla's plan was enticing, yet I couldn't continue down this path. Revenge wouldn't fill the void within. I needed to confront Heather. That evening, I confronted Heather. "We need to talk," I said. Fear was etched on her face. "Do you know something?" she whispered. "I know everything," I replied. Tears streamed down her face, but I remained resolute. "What happens now?" she sobbed. "What's done is done," I said. "But what we do next is your choice. This marriage may end, but nothing will ever be the same." A sense of relief washed over me, but a gaping hole remained. Repairing my relationship with Heather would be arduous. I ended things with Carla. She struggled at first, but ultimately agreed. We had achieved our revenge, but it had changed us irrevocably. My life was irrevocably changed. I attempted to salvage my marriage, but trust, once broken, is nearly impossible to mend. Heather's behavior was unsettling. She professed love and promised to fix things, yet her words felt hollow. One night, her phone rang. An unknown number. She swiftly left the room. Suspicion flared. Was the affair truly over? The next morning, I checked her phone. No messages from Josh, but several unknown numbers. My unease deepened. Could I ever truly trust her again? My doubts led me back to Carla. Our meetings became escapes, not revenge. As her pregnancy progressed, she grew emotionally closer, claiming to love me more than Josh. Yet, I knew there was no future. Our affair was merely a way to fill the emptiness. I confronted Carla about our future. "Where does this end?" I asked. "How do we raise these children? This lie, how long can we sustain it?" Tears welled in Carla's eyes. "I don't know," she confessed, "but I can never forgive Josh. Being with you is the only solution I see." Her words pushed me further into a corner. Despite a deep connection, I couldn't continue this relationship. We eventually separated. Josh and Heather moved on, but the wound within me lingered, never truly healing. My marriage to Heather ultimately ended in divorce.